Breezy.
YouTube, what's going down? It's your boy Mac, just in the garage. I wanted to go over some things with you guys in the garage, watching the Browns getting smacked around by the Kansas City Chiefs. As you guys can see, we are now sponsored by Brock's Performance. Big shout out to Brock's Performance for sending over the air filter and block off plates. Had that installed by my boy Anthony at Full Time Moto. Big shout out to Anthony for that. Block off plates installed, race spark plugs. We also have the air filter installed, and we also got rid of that god awful fender eliminator kit. We got rid of the fender. Big shout out to Manny from Moto Million. He sent that over to me relatively fast. That fender used to come out to like right here or something like that. It looks awful, but now that we've got it installed, give it that nice clean look there. Love it. New rage cycles always does good. I had that on my Gen 5 as well too, and I absolutely loved it. So we got the same kit, and now it's on there, and now it actually looks like a sport bike again. So those are cool updates that I got done to the bike. Got an exhaust coming in soon. I'm waiting for Brock's to actually develop a full exhaust system, specifically for the Gen 6. I've heard a lot of Gen 5 full exhaust systems mounting right up, but I want to get one that was specifically made for the Gen 6. So once that full system is there, I'll definitely get that Brock's. I know a lot of people have Graves. Eve and King have Graves, and they're ready to go with their full systems. And I'm gonna have some quarrels with those guys, man, because they've been talking a lot of smack, a whole lot of smack. I'm gonna have to let Mac handle that real quick. But now, guys, let's move on to the functions and features of the Gen 6. The TFT display has a lot of information inside of here. I've been getting requests via DM. By the way, too, guys, definitely follow us on Instagram, MacAGTV. Shout out to Amy and Booster Boy. He always asks me a lot of questions, you know, the comparisons from the Gen 5 to the Gen 6. So today, I'm going to go over all of those features inside the dash. So let's get to it. Let's get this bike on here. Loving that watermark symbol, by the way. So this is the screen that I have it on. You actually have two different displays that you can actually keep this bike on. I have the I think it's more like a track oriented display. Obviously you see the lap time here. So we're gonna go through all the features and functions of this TFT display that I can, you know, personally point out for you guys. So there's a couple functions different from the Gen 5 here. We have these buttons here. We have the mode up, we have the mode down, we have the mode selector here as well too. We also have the cruise control to actually set the cruise control, and then there's the accelerate and decelerate buttons here. We have our left and right turn signals here. New for the Gen 5, we also have the hazards button here, which I think is pretty freaking cool there. And then we have our reset button here. This actually can control the display if you wanted to have it white or if you want to have it as black. And then on the right hand side, we also have the select button here. So as you're toggling through the menus with these functionalities here, you get to select it with the select button here. Hold the top menu buttons up here, the mode up and mode down. This will allow me to actually go through the preset of modes that are already on this bike. And from the factory, it comes with sport, road, and rain. Those are the three modes that it actually comes with. And then once you actually select rider modes on, then you have the ability to actually change it into your own customizable modes, which is what I have mine set for rider 1. So that has my full power at full, and then my Kawasaki traction control at 1. So that's pretty dope to have inside of there. So with the menu up and down buttons, the mode up and down button inside of here, we can actually control what information is displayed. So if I hit this one time, I can hit like the mode down button actually measures the miles per gallon, you know, the fuel, the average speed, the total time, and then it goes back into you know, miles per gallon. If I had this on one of the preset modes from Kawasaki, then in the top menu sections we can actually control the trip. So we have trip B, the lean angle. This is going to be very, very good for me at the track. I'm definitely going to like that a lot. The lean angle, the max lean angle, and then back to the odometer, and then to the right of that you have your engine temperature, and then beneath the engine temperature you have the outside temperature. I love the fact that I have a thermometer that tells me exactly what temperature it is on the outside, because I've always wanted that. And then to the right of that you also obviously have your clock. So let me go back into the main menu setting again. Press and hold the select button inside of there. Go back into display. I prefer to have it on the type 2 because you get to see a lot more information inside of there. That's just my personal preferences. Back in display, you still have your brightness if you want to adjust the brightness however you want it, to be seen inside of here. I have mine on the lowest setting because you don't really need it that bright in my opinion. Date and clock. Set your date and clock inside of here. You can actually control this stuff from the Kawasaki app as well too, which I think is pretty freaking dope. The app from Kawasaki allows you to customize your bike via the app. It's called the Rideology app. And it allows you to see all different types of information on your bike. So if you do have this bike, definitely download the Rideology app from Kawasaki, and you get to look at all the diagnostics from your bike directly from your phone. Which is what I think is pretty freaking dope. So if you want to go back, just hit that reset button one time, and then it brings you back out to that main menu again. So moving on down to service. Service, this is pretty cool. This oil change feature is dope. In this oil change setting inside of here, I believe you can actually set it to let you know when your oil change is due. So right now I have mine set at 2000. So if you click inside of here, you can obviously set this to whatever your reminder oil change to come in. So I have mine set at 2000, so I'll leave it just like that. And I also have the date in there as well too. So that's a dope feature to have inside of there, man, to actually know exactly when to change your oil. So that's a pretty dope setting. Bluetooth, as I said before, this actually controls the app. You can go inside the app and start controlling the things from your phone directly into your app. So that's a pretty cool setting for Bluetooth. Bluetooth is definitely a setting that you can actually utilize the Rider app on your phone. So that's pretty dope. In units, obviously here, this is just measure of units. So speed, if you want to have miles per hour or kilometers. I always keep mine in kilometers. So fuel mileage as well too, if it's MPG US or MPG UK, and then we also have the temperature if you want it in Fahrenheit or Celsius. Since we are in the States, obviously we would use Fahrenheit. So I'm gonna come out of this main menu here. So you guys see the Bluetooth setting here in the bottom left hand corner. I'm sorry. On this mode, you just get to see everything, man. You get to see the lap time of your best lap time. I get to see the outside temperature as well as the bike temperature as well too. So that's a pretty dope setting inside of there. I love the fact that I can have the outside temperature. That's so helpful to me. Clock in the top left hand corner, and gear indicator is nice and clear for me to know what gear I'm in. So this is the display setting that I'm definitely going to keep this inside of for sure. Then if I hit the select button here, here's where I can control the various settings inside of the bike. So if I want it in Rider 2 mode, I already have mine in Rider 1 mode, but if I want it in Rider 2 mode, then I can proceed to add and have different types of settings inside of here. So if I want to adjust the traction control, I can gauge however I want to, and then the power mode, I can flip through those various settings as well too. So this is dope, man. I love the technology into this bike. This is so freaking advanced, and I wonder as time goes on if they'll release any type of updates for this display to have it show even more functionality. So who knows, man? We'll see what happens. We are definitely in a great time for technology and our bikes, so this is going to be pretty dope to explore as time goes on, man, for sure. So thank you guys for sticking around and watching this video. Enjoy some of this bonus footage that I have for you guys as well too, and we will see you on the next episode, and we'll be in a much warmer place, and we're gonna get this thing on the road.
Beats by Breezy.
purchase? How we feeling? How we feeling?
Good, I'm good.
You already got the MV shirt on already?
Brutale 1000, double R, lots of carbon, Olin's full suspension.
This is the very first startup, right?
Yep, very first startup.
Let's do it.
See how she sound?
Look at that screen.
Checking.
It does a whole system check.
Battery status, good.
It then gives you the
Fuel status,
okay to
good.
ride. That's crazy.
No errors found.
Fire that bad boy up. This is a dope bike right here, man. What's this place called? Montgomeryville Cycles?
Yes, Montgomeryville Cycles.
Montgomeryville Cycles.
Hartsville, PA.
Hatfield, PA.
Came all the way out here to get this bad boy. Got a good deal on it. I had to jump on it.
It's a dope bike, man. Congrats. Congrats.
That's right, we're 2021 brothers.
You already know.
Let's see how the throttle sounds.
Woo!
I got an aftermarket coming.
Arrow exhaust?
Yeah, this is actually made by Arrow stock, but I got to get the Arrow to have a nice brow.